Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Thank you for watching. Today I'm going to talk about the V-MODA Crossfade LP2 Headphones. These are an oldie, but I was hoping they would be a goodie because I really wanted to have a pair of headphones. There's something about ergonomically what I like about these. So for one, they're small, they're light, but they're like built really well. This is metal, and they come with a cool case. They have one of my favorite things in a headphone, which is this detachable. It's just a regular 3.5 millimeter jack, just like the SHP 9500 has. So you can take any cable that you have laying around, which I have, plenty of these. So you've got 3.5 millimeter. You just pop this in, and you're good to go, which is awesome. And they also make a really good boom microphone that I've used on other headphones before. So actually this is a used unit that I had, and they actually threw this in, but it's about 30 bucks for this. And I don't know, that it doesn't look like he's ever actually even used it, but anyway, you see this here, it's a boom mic. So I'm gonna uncoil this, but basically you put this in here, you've got your boom mic. These sound great, and you can use it. It's got a mute feature here, volume up and down, which comes in really handy, and it's really cool. And as you can see, this whole setup, like, it looks good together. It's got replaceable face plates here that you can use, and it also comes with this cool case that you get, and you don't get this, I don't think. You got to pay extra for that, but you do get, this is an inline mic, as you can see, like really good quality cable. It works stylistically with this, looks really cool. And they even give you the adapter to connect. So if you've got a PC style input, you get these dual connectors, so you can connect it there, and you get additional face plates, and they sell other ones, and they all look really cool. If you want to bring this with you, another cool thing about this, isn't it going this way? Oh, I probably have it on the wrong side. No, there we go. So you just take this, put your accessories stuff right here. You know how small this is. This came in such a small box, I thought like somebody shipped me the wrong thing. It's small, throw this in a backpack, whatever, it's awesome. All the accessories are awesome. This feels good on your head. The issue is with the sound quality, unfortunately. And it shows you too, you can't always take the reviews on Amazon 100% seriously. Like, I think these are almost 5 stars. People, rave about them. But after listening to really good cans, you realize that a lot of people, when they're listening, they don't know what they're missing, so they don't really have a point of reference. These are the pads that come with them standard, okay? So you can just imagine you put this on your ears. How small this is? Your ear can't fit in there, and it's not deep. So you end up with this smushed ear thing, like this. I'm not sure why they thought that would work. It looks cool, but in terms of sound quality, it doesn't work well at all, because, I don't know why it doesn't. For one, I'm sure it's the way your ear is sitting in there. But with these stock pads on there, you get this kind of muddy, veiled, you get this boomy, bass-heavy sound with a kind of smeared vocal range, and it just sounds really bad. These have on here, you can see these are thicker than what comes with these. These are thicker pads. These were like an extra $20 or so. If you own these, I'd highly recommend, if you don't already have these pads, to upgrade to these pads, because even if you like the quality out of the box, I'd say the extra 20. Not only are these a lot more comfortable, and your ears can actually fit inside of here, and they do seem, you see they've got like little perforations here. I'm assuming that helps with the quality, but it gives you a better feeling of soundstage. It gives a more balanced sound. It's still a little bit boomy. It's not great, but it's not terrible. It's not fatiguing, at least, but it gives you a stronger, a less boomy sense of bass. It gives you more of a soundstage, and it gives you less of that kind of smeared sound. So it definitely improves the sound quality when you get these, but they're still not great. You don't really get any kind of imaging. It's just kind of left, right, and vaguely in the middle. No like instrument separation, no kind of layering of sound. So the best that you can hope for with these is getting a good balanced sound out of them, which you can do with some EQ, and I'm going to include some samples a little bit later. So I'm going to show you guys what the audio sounds like with the standard pads, with the upgraded pads, and then with the upgraded pads with EQ. I will tell you, if you want to try the EQ, I'm pretty sure that the EQ everybody measured was not with these pads, they were with the original. So I created my own EQ for it, but if you try to use the EQ, say that Oratory did or whatever, it doesn't work. Like, it sounds absolutely terrible because I think it's meant for these. So I will list my my EQ, and it does sound okay after that. But I would say, as much as I wanted to love these, like, you see just the way ergonomically they are. They're small. I could bring them wherever I want. There's a detachable 3.5mm. There's a boom mic that is meant to go with it. As much as I wanted to love these, they don't sound good. And even when you upgrade them and EQ them, they barely sound okay. But now I'm in the spot where kind of the whole point of these is that they be easy to bring with you. They're easy to drive. These do not need an amp. You could just plug them into your phone and use them. But if I have to use them with an amp and I have to EQ them and I've got to do all these things, at that point it's kind of pointless, because I don't want to have to do all these things just to listen to these. If I want to do all that, I've got higher quality headphones. What I was hoping I could do with these is kind of be a jack of all trades that I could use without having to make a lot of adjustments with them. I could use them as a gaming headset. I could use them on the go because they're easy to drive. I could throw them in that case and bring them with me. And unfortunately, no matter what you do, I mean, you can make them sound pretty good, like to where you'd be okay with listening to them. But for me, to get them there is more hassle than it's worth, because I really wanted to have these as just kind of a, jack of all trades, use them for everything, not have to put a whole lot of work into it. And because they can't do that, it kind of leaves me where I think I'm going to be selling these. As much as I like them ergonomically, as much as I like the build quality, just to have to EQ them and set up a bunch of stuff just to have them be kind of mediocre and okay, they just don't have a home for me. I mean, I've got the AKG K361s is closed back. They sound a lot better. Before you don't even have to really EQ those, and they're very clean out of the box. And for gaming, these don't give you enough soundstage or imaging in order to really use them effectively. So, like, if these were all I had, I'd probably be fine with it. It wouldn't be terrible if I wasn't ever exposed to anything else. But knowing what else is out there, these just unfortunately aren't going to do it for me. And maybe it's just to say some of the older tech. So I've got the DT770s. That's older technology. Those blow these out of the water. But just because it's got a lot of reviews and it looks good on Amazon doesn't mean that it's going to sound good, unfortunately. So I'm probably going to have to unload these. But I wanted to let you guys know what I thought. I'm going to play you some samples coming up on the audio quality. I will tell you, if you listen to these on an iPhone speaker, you're not going to hear any difference. I mean, you really need to have a good pair of headphones or IEMs to hear the detailed differences from these. So feel free to listen to them however you want, but just note, if you don't hear anything different, it's probably because your listening device isn't precise enough to hear the differences on them. So anyway, I hope this helps. This is an interesting review. I'm disappointed. I kind of wanted these to be like my do-it-all everything kicking around headphones. I love how they feel and how they look and everything, but they just, unfortunately, the sound just doesn't get me there. So anyway, thank you for watching. Have a good day. Happy 4th, everybody. And like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.